Dennis, you don't lose many games in which you score the first goal. In fact, only the third time you've done that as Boston manager. Just give us your initial reaction to how it went wrong after taking the lead twice in the end.
Well, I'm still, you know, shocked how we've not got nothing out of that game, for sure. There was a couple of real key moments in the game, you know, at 2-2. We've had, first of all, I think it was the blatant penalty that the referee never gave when the fella's handballed, stopped a cross coming in. You know, he's practically caught the ball and the referee hasn't give it. And then Mark Jones going clean through and blasting it over the bar. You know, if both of them would have gone our way, that would have put us into a 4-2 advantage. Or certainly the penalty would have given us a great chance of going 3-2 up. And then it was just two real bits of sloppy defending, obviously from the corner. I don't think the fellas knew much about it, and it's hit his thigh and gone, and I think. And then all of a sudden, within the space of 5 minutes, we're 4-2 down. So we had a lot of work to do at that stage, but we kept going, and in the end could have still got something out of the game.
And Kyle Dixon gave you hope again, and it kept the game going. You threw everything at it, but ultimately just couldn't find that crucial fourth goal. Yeah,
obviously it's difficult, you know, because they've got so many men behind the ball. We're vulnerable for the counter-attack, but they had so many men behind the ball that, you know, it's hard for it to fall to one of yours to go and get a clean strike on goal. So, you know, we put pressure on them for sure. You know, the last 10 minutes plus stoppage time, we put lots of pressure on them, but just couldn't find that equalising goal.
Pleasing points to go ahead twice. It doesn't mean anything in the cold light of day, but some good play in that first half especially.
I mean, pleasing points is we haven't played badly today. You know, we've come away to a decent team in Ferriby at what they do, and I don't know how we've lost it. You know, they've been pretty clinical. You know, in the chances they've had, barring the one where Kingy got put through again on the third man run that Ravas saved. Barring that, to me, pretty much 4 chances and 4 goals. And you know, Pidge in the first 5 minutes there has just had a clean header that he's just tried to guide into the corner and it's just gone wide of the post. You know, we haven't took all the chances we've had today. You know, we just said there with the Jones going clean through. We've had more chances, more possession, played well, but ultimately goals win games, and they've been clinical in the chance that they had.
And the penalty decision, you can often tell by the reaction of the
players. You know,
and Dale was absolutely furious. He obviously got booked for it, but he wasn't the only one. And
no, look,
it just shows you how nailed on it looked.
It's so frustrating. You know, it's all right after the game. The referees can, you know. I told him, you look at the video and then you can see you've got it wrong, but it doesn't help us after the event. You can tell from the reaction of the players, but what drives you mad as a manager is we've now, one of our players has got booked for the referee and linesman's mistake on the decision. You know, he can tell by the reaction that it's a penalty, but he still decides to just ignore it. You know, it's mind-boggling how they come to their decisions, but you know, like probably us as managers and us as players and them as officials, we're at this level for a reason. And you know, that today from the officials was a key moment and they got it wrong.
Mark Jones obviously came off injured. It was hard to tell if Robbins and Garner were injured or whether that was just tactical. So have you got an injury concern or two heading forward?
No, I mean, we've you know, we wanted more work out of Robbo. And Garns, you know, because they had the wind and their tactic second half was just not to have a touch, just to keep helping it forward, It was very difficult for Garns to get close enough to shut them down, so we just kept the more nimble of the 2 players in midfield, and we went into a 4-4-2 to try and give us width to get crosses into the box, because we was too narrow when you're trying to win a game of football. So we just changed it. So Garns had no problems. It was just finding it difficult to close the distances with a team that weren't having a touch of the football and just kept putting the ball up to Denton or in behind us. So that was just tactical. And obviously Jones had a problem with the hamstring.
Quick turnaround Tuesday night, chance to get back on the run.
Yeah, we've got 2 home games and we've got to look to get 6 points out of them 2 home games. You know, 7 points would have been a great arse this week. We've now not got nothing at Ferriby, so we need to get 6 points out of the next 2 games and then we're back on track.